The next day, the Terrarian woke up in a small hut he made for himself in the camp of his newfound friends. He had traded his ancient shadow armor to Steve for materials to craft himself the armor he wanted. Well, almost. Apparently, these people had no idea what platinum was. However, they did have plenty of gold. So gold armor would be good for now, before he left to get back to his base. Steve had given him a golden apple, according to Valerie. They grant superb regeneration after consumption. He thanked Steve and left. When he returned, he was approached by the Dryad, the last of her kind. She asked him about his progress regarding the corruption, crimson and hallow that had plagued her world. Just like many others before, however, something had caught her attention. Something inside the Terrarian's pocket. The Terrarian pulled out the apple. Her eyes were filled with curiosity. An apple. Thought it looks to have been infused with gold. He handed it over to her, and using sign language, he explained that it was gifted to him by a bunch of adventurers he had met. The Dryad was stunned. You mean to tell me that more champions have been brought here to protect this beautiful world? Then, I'm glad you don't have to carry this burden alone. The Terrarian explained about the healing properties of the apple, a fruit capable of healing wounds and curing diseases. This world could use its power for good. She planted its seeds and made a big golden tree. The Terrarian stood there in awe. The Dryad, of course, curious, started asking more questions about the adventurers he encountered. The Terrarian showed her a map of the region he had bought from a cartographer. She was confused. I can feel every inch of this planet, and yet I don't recognize this location. Could you take me there? The Terrarian nodded. When they reached Squid Coast Village, the Dryad stood in the middle of it with everyone being called to meet her. She exclaimed in a dramatic voice, "You have all been brought here to bring an end to evil and save Terraria once and for all." The Minecraft heroes all looked at her confused. Point one, named Hex, raised his arm. "Hey, strange plant lady." The Dryad responded, "Do you perhaps have a question?" Hex continued, "Yeah, so, what's a Terraria?" End of part 2.